Okay, we're here on the Vitex stand with Nino Leichner, who's a brand ambassador for Sachtler. Nino, perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about your involvement in the industry and your relationship with Sachtler.
Well, I work a lot in documentaries, corporate and commercials, and I've actually always used Sachtler tripods because probably, they are the most reliable ones that I knew, and they are very widespread in Europe. You end up getting them everywhere when you shoot with for TV channels and do a lot of for-hire work like I do. And at some point I was approached and asked, if I was going to help them with some development for products, give them some feedback, and it's just been an ongoing relationship. And over the past few years, it's become a really strong relationship, and it's a conversation on new products and what to make better and how to use it.
Okay, when looking at or looking for a tripod, what features are there which you look for specifically? What are the things you would really want in a tripod?
There's a few things that you should think about when buying a tripod. I mean, it always depends if you're talking about tripod systems or just the head or just the legs. Let's just stick with the systems for now. I think one big issue is portability. Now, with smaller and less expensive cameras, it's important to have tripods that complement that. And it's not always been easy because the smaller tripods only, it's a thing of the past 10, 15 years that they got bigger and more widespread from different manufacturers. Second thing, of course, also consumers always price, the price needs to be right, especially for the camera you use it for. And I think there used to be a big gap between what you pay for a proper tripod and for a proper camera. And only recently, I think there are tripods that are fit into this, less expensive bracket, but still provide professional quality. And that's something that's been neglected for a very, very long time. And of course, the performance of a tripod is important. Performance meaning the legs, how, the weight I already mentioned, but also how high do they go, how low do they go, how quickly can you set them up. Something which is very important for TV, news work, stuff like that, where time is very, very, very crucial. And the head itself, the drag mechanism, how well does it work, how reliable is it, how is the weight distribution, can you use a front-heavy camera, back-heavy camera, what are you able to do? Some of the tripods that I worked with over the past 15 years are very, very limited in what you can do, and that's why I like Sachtler, because you always know where you are with your settings because you have the signs on them, so there is no guessing what setting the tripod is on, because it needs to work when you put the camera, take it from your shoulder, put it back onto the tripod. You already know what to expect because of the settings. So this is, I think, the most important stuff.
Are you a mid-spread spreader or a floor spreader man?
Honestly, I'm a mid-spreader man, but I have floor spreaders because they go lower and they go higher very often. Especially mid-spreaders sometimes don't go low enough for me, and that's the issue I have with them. But for normal working average day, like everyday work, I prefer the mid-spreader, like you do.
Well, that's fantastic. It's given us a great insight into the products and the things that matter to you. How can people find out more about the Sachtler range of tripods?
Well, most easily, I guess, on Sachtler's website. That's sachtler.com, SACHTLER.com.
That's excellent. Thank you very much, Nino. Great to meet you, and have a great show.
Thank you. You too.